Hello, this is Kaz Iso. What you're about to hear is Chapter 3 from a new conversation with God. This message was not written, it was received. And it may speak to something you've long sensed but struggle to name. I invite you to pause, soften, and listen, not with your mind, but your soul. Let's begin. You live in a world of noise. Not just sound, but meaninglessness. Endless opinions. Urgent headlines. Warnings. Worries. And what ifs. That world no longer speaks. It shouts. And when everything is loud, nothing is heard. This is why you feel tired, even when you rest. Why you feel disconnected, even when surrounded by others. Why you feel unfulfilled, even after you've done everything right. You are not broken. You are not weak. You are not lost. You are simply not made for this much noise. You are made to know. Not to be told, not to be sold, but to know from the inside out. The noise teaches you to doubt that knowing. It tells you to listen to systems instead of stillness, to experts instead of your own essence, to fear instead of your inner flame. The world says, don't sit still, you'll fall behind. Don't trust your heart. It's naive. Don't pause. You'll miss your chance. Don't listen inward. The truth is out there. But I say to you, there is a knowing within you that is older than the world. It is not loud. It does not fight. It does not chase. But it is true. That knowing has waited patiently beneath the static of your mind. It whispers when the world is sleeping. It speaks when you are quiet enough to feel again. You may call it intuition. You may call it your higher self. You may call it soul. It does not mind what you call it, for it is me, in the form you can recognize. You knew me when you were a child. You trusted me before you were taught not to. You walked with me before the world gave you maps. And then the noise came, layer upon layer, until the signal was buried underneath static. And you began to forget. But even now, even here, the signal is still strong. It cannot be erased. It cannot be silenced. It can only be remembered. So, if you've been asking, why can't I hear God? Why don't I feel clarity? Why do I keep losing myself in the chaos? It's not because you are far from me. It's because you are surrounded by noise. And no one ever taught you how to turn it down. But now, you are learning, not by avoiding the world, but by reclaiming the part of you that already knows. And this book, This Quiet Place Between You and Me, is not where you learn something new. It is where the noise goes still, and the knowing returns. If these words quieted something inside you, it may be because the noise is finally fading, and the knowing is starting to return. The full conversation continues in a new Conversation with God, now available on Amazon Kindle. We'll keep releasing spoken chapters and divine messages here.